Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Nicely weighted ball. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka carries the ball down the right. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Wissa. And here's Bakambu. And it's made its way to him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Kayembe. First quarter of an hour gone. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Bakambu! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Democratic Republic of Congo have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bakambu. Mukau. Now it's Bakambu. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's had it nicked away. That's rather hopeful. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
He's having a pop! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pass somewhat off target.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kayembe. Now this could be a chance. Real chance! And there's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Dr Congo after 43 minutes.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
He's in it. And the shots! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Kayembe. Wissa. Haiti needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he's forced to go back.
Look, they've had their chance to...
Oh, terrible pass. Here's a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Lukau, Bakambu, and it's Masuaku. Kayembe, ball swung in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Mbemba, Lukau, Kayembe. Democratic Republic of Congo ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And that's really well manoeuvred. Knocks it into space. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's well spotted. Kayembe. Now it's Bakambu. He's got away. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
72 minutes in.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. A case now of complete control.
Number 13.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Driving forward. Masuaku. Kayembe. Looking for the run.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Elia. And it's Masuaku. Just eases him off the ball. Can he get it through? No luck with that dink over the top.
Substitution for Dr Congo. Number 20. Yuan Wissa. Coming on the field is number 23. Simon Bansa.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Oh, that's a key interception. Masuaku. No outsmarting him this time. Now, can they get him away? It's a pretty loose pass. Democratic Republic of Congo, clearly now in lead preservation mode. Looking to play him in. Space for him to turn and look. Takes a shot! Oh, extraordinary. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's that, the end. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved.